Today is the 78th Independence Day for India. 77 years ago on this day, we became a free country, free from foreign rule. And today, Indians, wherever they are in the world, and even PIOs, whichever country they might be citizen of, they will join in rejoicing and celebrating this day. And on this day, we ought to spare a thought for those great freedom fighters who lost their many of them lost their personal freedom by being jailed during the struggle. And some of them even laid down their lives. So we ought to spare a thought for them. And today I want to recall Kamala Das Gupta. She was born in the outskirts of Dhaka, moved to Kolkata, where she completed her post-graduation in history. During her education, she wanted to join Gandhi's Sabarmati Ashram, but her parents put paid to that. They insisted that she must complete her studies. So during that period, she continued with her studies, but during that period, she underwent a transformation, swinging from one end of the spectrum to the other, from non-violence to violence. She joined the Jugantar Party, which believed in armed revolt against the British. She completed her education. She became the manager of a poor women's hostel, and simultaneously she started storing and distributing bombs, explosive material and guns to revolutionaries. The British got a whiff of this. They wanted to imprison her, but they couldn't make charges stick. Eventually, however, they managed to throw her in jail for 3 years. On being released, she was promptly put under house arrest. And during this period, she underwent another pendulous swing from violence to non-violence. She joined the Indian National Congress, she became a Gandhian, and she did yeoman service for the rehabilitation of Burmese refugees and victims of communal violence. I recall her today not only because of her sacrifices. She was a great freedom fighter, no doubt, but I want to remember her for the emancipation she displayed and for the great freedom of mind and thought that she displayed even before India got her freedom. Not once, but twice, she swung through the spectrum, changing her mind and her conviction and her beliefs, and this required a lot of courage and boldness. Some of you might think it's very fickle on her part to change her mind like this, but you know, to change your mind and your belief and to stick to that belief with conviction requires a lot of boldness and courage. How many people all of us know? So many people we might know, people who are stuck in a time warp, people who are unable to make changes in their mind to suit the changes of the fast changing world. These people are like horses with blinders. They develop something called tunnel vision. You need to be willing to change your mind according to times, change your behavior according to times, because that is necessary for you to be relevant. To take today, we are all of us are free. We have political freedom, we have freedom of speech, but are we really free? Ask yourself that question. Are you really free? Ask people around you, are they really free? What is the freedom that they want, that they desire? You ask them and you will find that freedom has got different connotations for different people. A person who is steeped in debt will want financial freedom. So many people we know feel that they are prisoners in their own homes, and so many that we know feel that they are imprisoned in their work, prisoners of their bosses, and they somehow lack the boldness and the courage to take that step, to make that move that will help them to get free. I mean, leave that alone. I mean, after all, today we are free, we have freedom of speech, so let us rejoice in that. We are citizens of a free India, we are citizens of a free world. But as citizens of a free India and free world, we ought to realize that our freedom to do whatever we please ends where another person's freedom begins. With that, I wish you a wonderful and lovely holiday today. Thank you.